Fair doesn't mean giving every child the same thing. It means giving every child what they need. ECDS invites you to connect with us to learn about the options available. What we do: ECDS licensed counselors determine eligibility and approve reasonable accommodations for students with diagnosed disabilities. A student has the right and responsibility to self-disclose his or her diagnosed disability and to make use of the services available. To begin this process, students are encouraged to contact ECDS to discuss what services, resources, and accommodations are available. The choice to use accommodations or not is up to the student. What is a disability? An individual with a disability is defined by the Americans with Disabilities Act as a person who has a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more major life activities, a person who has a history or record of such impairment, or a person who is perceived by others as having such an impairment. What you need to know: confidentiality. Any information you share with ECDS is confidential and shared only with other third parties upon your written permission. Any exceptions to this confidentiality will be provided to you in the ECDS disclosure statement at your first appointment. Accommodations. Reasonable accommodations are intended to ensure that qualified individuals with disabilities have rights in education equal, not superior to, those individuals without disabilities. A reasonable accommodation is a modification to a course that allows an individual with a disability to perform the essential functions in the course and enjoy equal access to the course and course materials. Temporary disability. Persons with a temporary disability are also covered under the ADA of 1990. Examples of a temporary disability include a broken limb, illness such as pneumonia or mono, surgery recovery, or a concussion. Disability documentation. Documentation of any diagnosed disability is requested by ECDS to be reviewed by a licensed counselor. This information helps to provide appropriate accommodations. Documentation should be submitted by a licensed healthcare or mental health care provider. This documentation can come in the form of a professional letter, doctor's notes or evaluation, a psychological report, and/or an IEP or 504 plan. Documentation should include a diagnosis, symptoms, list of medications, if any, and a description of the impact on academic functioning. Don't have documentation? Make an appointment to talk to a counselor about eligibility and options. You may still qualify for accommodations depending on your situation. Educational counseling and disabilities services, helping students move towards academic completion and success.